Hi there. So the next step in the cookie decorating process has to do with packaging. So we have our cookies from last night, and I have cellophane bags. I put these on my Amazon list that I put out a few weeks ago, and I'll repost with this live video. They're 5 by 7. I buy them in a package of 100, and these ones came from Unique Packaging. And because the buttercream doesn't have any fat in it, these have a nice finish to them, and they will not stick to the bag. So what I like to do is put one cookie in one way and put another cookie in the other way. And you can wrap these cookies two different ways. One, you can lay down a couple pieces of curling ribbon, and I like to do the same length of curling ribbon. I have my trusty curling ribbon in many, many colors. And I go underneath the back of the bag and try not to press on the cookie. Give it a little space to be happy, and tie those two ribbons together nice and tight. So you have an airtight bag. Tie one more time. And then you notice my scissors get a lot of use in all of my work here. And then a little zip, and a little zip on the other side. And if I've used almond extract, I usually like to put a little sticker or a little tag on the back of these so people know that they contain almond extract. But these make beautiful place settings. They make nice gifts to give to your friends at work. And that's it for packaging, for tying the ribbon. For my other way of packaging, I might take my cookie. I'll just put one in here because 2 pumpkins would be kind of plain. And let me move this out of the way. So you can see this is my heat sealer, impulse sealer. And it does not cut the bag. It just seals the bag. So then I just count 1, 2, 3, 4. And whoops, it must be on the hot setting because it did cut the bag, but I didn't want it to do that. So let me see one more time, I'll do it. And I get a nice seal across the bag. I don't want it to cut it because then it gets a little bit of a sticky mess there. Let me show you that one more time. So I have the bag. Let me see what my setting is on. Way too high. Must have gotten hit in the cabinet. And I think this was about $30 from Amazon. So I just go down and up, and I get a nice seal on the bag. You could, at this point, cut. So you could just cut across the top. And I can't see what I'm doing here. I'm not sure if you can see what I'm doing. And that's a nice finish on the bag. And then you could put these on a platter. And these cookies have tons of sugar in them, as you've seen. Oh yeah, I can see how I turned that knob now. Tons of cookies. Tons of sugar in the cookies, so they last for a long time. But this would be a nice way to do your holiday cookies and put them on a platter for people, and it would keep them nice and fresh. So again, that's the Impulse Sealer. I got that on Amazon. It was an exciting purchase. I will go over and unplug the sealer now because it will be on. Unless I unplug it, there's no off switch. And so that's Cookie Packaging 101. And that comes after about, 18 hours of the cookies drying. In the summer, it might take a little longer for them to dry. Let me know what kinds of questions you have on packaging. It's actually, as much as I don't like the dough process, I enjoy, the dough's the beginning of the whole process. Packaging's the end of the whole process. I love the packaging part of the process. You could also put a piece of cardstock over the top of this cookie, and you could write, Happy Thanksgiving or something like that on the cardstock. So any questions you have about packaging, let me know, and I'll be sure to include the products that I get from Amazon. Take care, guys.